Well, good morning, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from The Guided Gem, and I'm here to do your daily guidance. So, my beautiful gems, I was meditating this morning, of course, and there's a lot that's coming through. I think it has to do with this full moon in Leo, but more than that, I think all of you are going through this change right now. So I'm just here to kind of guide you, and I did ask Spirit to give me some indications, some cards, and of course, this is what I have for you, and it's quite interesting. So we have guide. Okay, so guides came through, and this is definitely talking about the path that you're on. Okay, is it something that you already know? You know the direction you're going towards, or the direction that you need to take in order for you to get to your goals. Okay, now the guide is here to kind of say to you that you may be meeting someone at this time who is going to help you to reach those goals of yours. They're going to help you, guide you in a way that is more than you could have imagined. So if ever you come across a person or it could be in the form of a course, it could be in the form of a new friend, it could be in the form of just someone who is going to be with you to kind of open your mind up and to see things from a different perspective. Okay, so if that happens, then don't shut it off, because a lot of you can sometimes be weary, or you can be like, pessimistic, or whatever the reason is. Just keep an open mind and allow them to guide you. Okay. We also have the sense with this card of that you are protected. Okay, we have the sense that you are protected, or that someone's coming in to give you a new perspective on your own life. So I want you to welcome it. For others of you, and don't get mad at the messenger here, but for others of you, this is a new person who is actually coming into your life to spark an interest in you. But this person is actually going to help you grow, if that makes any sense. Okay, they're going to help you grow either on your spiritual path, or they're going to help you this person is going to help you release the past. Okay, so don't shut it off, allow them in, just be open-minded. And the message I'm hearing now is go with the flow. Okay, so go with the flow. All right, there's another card that did come in, and this is build your world. Okay, build your world. And that's quite interesting, because build your world can talk about creation, it can talk about expansion, and it can talk about networking. So how interesting how the two cards are kind of aligned together. Now with that, build your world, I'm also getting, for some of you, you are absolutely possibly building a home. Now, whether it is the physical construction part of building that home, or if it is you just, building a home, finding a new location where you're going to move into it, and you're going to decorate it, you're going to make it feel like home. Some of you, it's that. A lot of you are already starting to plan maybe an expansion of your home. Maybe you are adding or making changes. Some of you might be like renovating kitchens or bathrooms or stuff like that. So that might be coming through for you. So that is also a welcoming card to indicate that, this is your path. This is the time to do it. So don't fear it. And if you do come across any sort of obstacles, then the point here is to take that step back, to kind of look at the whole picture. And sometimes you would be surprised at the messages that you receive and the direction that you're supposed to get. Maybe you will have someone who's going to give you some great tips and advice on what not to do and what to do when you do come across, construction or making changes in a home. Okay. For some of you, I'm actually getting, for some of you, that during this construction, you have to be careful with some plumbing. You have to be careful with especially, I'm seeing like if you live like in a high rise, you have to be careful that the changes that you make, you need to make sure that you get, I don't know, some sort of permission, or you need to get the board involved and to say, hey, I'm doing these changes, am I allowed to do this? Because I think I'm seeing like there's limitations with the walls, or certain walls in that place. And if that resonates for you, then you make sure you ask the questions before you start the construction or the changes that you're making. Okay. For others of you, the building your world does definitely talk about some of you may be starting a business. Okay. If you're starting a business, or even if it's not your personal business, I feel like you're involved in someone's business where you are actually making great changes. Okay. And you are going to kind of expand this business to new levels. So for some of you, it's that you're actually putting this on the big world wide web, and this is going to bring the company to the next level. And it could be your own personal company as well. But I also feel that with the guide and that card, the build your world, I'm kind of getting, if you do have your own business and you kind of feel stuck, and if it's being a little bit stagnant and it's just, bare minimum, and like it's not changing, and you want to break that ceiling and bring it up a notch, then I feel that you're going to now meet a person who's going to help guide you on how to break that ceiling. Okay, so now is a good time to allow people into your world. Okay, and for some of you, you have been blocked with, oh, well, I don't have the money to pay someone to do this or that or whatever. But now's the time to kind of consider it, say, hey, you know what, maybe I can do this in a way that it's going to help. It's going to be a win-win situation is what I'm getting. So you'll come up with a solution where you can accept the help. So you receive help so that you can grow. And maybe you're not going to grow like immediately and break that ceiling immediately, but what you might be doing instead is that you might be able to take it in steps, and that can help you just the same, right? It just might take a little bit longer, but it's okay. You're opening up your mind and you're accepting this change. Okay. For others of you, so if you're going into partnership with your business, then I think that you really need to, and I always say, make sure you cross your T's, you dot your I's. But if you're going into partnership with a person, I feel that the person would like to help you, but they're not there to be partners with you. And I don't want you to close that off. I want you to welcome that and find a way that you feel comfortable in giving back. Okay, so a lot of people, will not accept help or receive the guidance from someone unless they are returning the favor in some way. And Spirit is kind of telling me that at this time, you know what, they're here just to help you. And if you accept that, this is really going to help grow whatever it is that you're trying to create. Now, it's also, especially if you are feeling that there's no like reciprocity here, just remember, pay it forward, meaning that the person maybe doesn't need your help. Okay, so accept their help, but in turn, you will be able to help the next person in need. Okay, so pay it forward came through quite strongly. The other thing that I'm getting is that I feel like a lot of you have finally been able to either let go, to release anything that no longer serves you. It could be in the form of people and relationships. It could be, holding on to your perceived values. Okay, it could be that you finally let go. So for example, I'm kind of tapping into someone who was very regimented when it came to the rules of the church, for example. And now I think that you're tired of fighting with, your loved ones, and you're finally saying, okay, well, give it up. They're good people anyways. And I can't believe that, for example, if you're following like the true church rules back in the day, like you couldn't live with someone unless you got married or something like that. So now you're accepting that your maybe children or you personally have decided to move into a relationship before marriage, and that's okay. So you're letting go of like those restrictions or those set beliefs, and you're creating your own new world. Now that might mean that you have to let like people go, and that's okay, right? And for others of you, this whole change in your life is actually bringing in a whole new world of people. I feel like you're connecting with people that are more like-minded as you are, and you're not being judged, or you're not judging, and there's no criticism. It's just like growing together. And this is really filling your heart, like it's really making you glow. And you know, that is your confirmation that what you're doing is actually correct. Okay. And as far as guidance, I mean, that this is all that I have for you. And you know what? I always see 1001, and there you go, 1001 just came through my screen here. But my beautiful gems, I also wanted to share with you that this morning, as I was scrolling through some social media stuff, I saw that this woman, the longest lived woman, was 122 years old, a woman from France. You know, if you do find her, check out 122 years old. And you know what? She had a wish to die of laughter. And if this is any message for any of you like out there, just take this guidance today. Like, just laugh and just enjoy your life. You know, don't be restricted by rules, by what people are saying, what people are doing. Live your fullest life, okay? Just enjoy it, and you'll see you'll live a lot longer. All right, my beautiful gems, I'm going to leave it here for today. I wish you all a wonderful day, and I hope that I will see you. I plan to go live. I'm not sure when, probably tonight, tomorrow. I'm not even going to set them. If you want to know when I go live, just subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell, and you'll get notified when I do go live. All right? Till the next time, sending you more love and more light. Bye for now.